Science, Lesson 13. Welcome everyone. We're glad to have you join us for this lesson. Can everybody say hello?
Hello.
Hello. Let's begin with meditation. Yeah, so show me.
Meditation.
Show me your two fingers. We'll use them to find our heart center, right? Our other hand is open in our laps. We take a deep breath. Good. Close our eyes. Clear our minds. Relax. Focus on finding our heart center. Feeling the pulse. Breathe normally. Focus on your heart center. Now that we can feel our pulse, lay our other hand in our laps. Focus on your heart center. Keep the energy feeling there. You're not worried about the past or the future. We're here and now. Nice job, everybody. Great meditation. We'll slowly open our eyes to come out of it together. Take 3 deep breaths, nice and slow. 1, in our nose, out of our mouth. 2. Good, and 3. Very good. Now let's stand up and do our warm-up. Up, 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 lazy bones. Ready? First, we're gonna stretch up high to the sky. Oh, stretch. And shake it out. Good. Shake, shake, shake it out. Then what? Down. Down to our toes is next. Stretch and touch your toes. And then shake it out. Good. Shake, shake, shake it out. Good. Then what? Spin. A classic. But wait. So let's spin our first this way. 1. 2. This way. 2. Good. 3. Back this way. 3. Good. And then what do we do?
Jump.
Jump. Good time. Good time. Jump. How many times? 3 times. But wait. First time, I want you to jump as low as you can. Good. 2, I want you to jump as high as you can. Oh, good. Please be careful. And 3rd, I want you to jump as low as you can. Very good, very good. Now have a seat and we'll begin. Great. So today in science is very hands-on. It's one of my favorite lessons. Remember last lesson when we put together this jar, right? So it's been sitting in our room for about a day, and I want us to take a look at it. Yeah. So first, let's review our soil vocabulary. Who remembers what we call this? Very good. Soil. Soil. Good. Soil. Who remembers what we call this one? Ooh. Very good. Clay. Clay. Sometimes sand. Sand. Good. But this is closer to clay. Clay. Good. Ooh. Clay. And this? Good. Rock. Or rocks. Yeah, because there's more than one. Rocks. Good, good. So we made predictions last class. Remember our predictions last class? Who thought that the soil would go to the bottom? Do we think the soil would sink down to the bottom?
No.
And then maybe the rocks? And then maybe the sand? Who thinks that's what happened? No? That's one possibility. Remember another one we thought could happen was sand or clay down at the bottom, right? And then maybe dirt or soil, and then rocks at the top. Those funny rocks. Who thinks that the rocks went to the top? Does anybody think the rocks would float on top? No, probably not. Probably not, huh? All right, so what do we think happened then? Rocks at the bottom? And then clay or sand? And then soil? Yeah, I think that that was a really good guess. So what I want to do now is observe our jar. It's a little cloudy. Our water was a little cloudy, but we're still able to see what's important here. So let's take a look first here. So I'll pass this around so everyone can see too, but right now just pay attention here. So we added our water, right? We've got our water floating at top. We've got a little bit of soil that's floating, right? A little bit of soil or dirt. Yep. If we look closely, we can see a ring of soil here. It's kind of a lighter color. Soil floated to the top. And then most of this that we see looks like this, right? It's a lot of clay. We've got a lot of clay. And then it's kind of covered, yeah, it's covered in clay, but if we look closely, we can see our rocks in there. Yeah, they're covered. There's a rock. Here's a good layer of clay. Here's a good layer of soil. Our water floats on top. And we've got some leaves and things from the soil that float on top too, okay? So I want everyone to take a minute and look closely at our experiment here. So I'm going to pass it around the room. Do you see the, do you see the layer here? Yeah, and the clay here, and then you see the rocks? Yeah, and it's a bubble. We've got a bubble in there, which is cool. Yeah, it's a bubble. You see the rocks in there too? See this strip? And then we've got sand and clay here. Yeah, and then there's rocks in there, covered in dirt. Here's where our rocks fell, the bottom. Cool. Do you see the rocks in there? Right? And the water's on top? No, those aren't rocks. Those are pieces of soil. Yeah, look at here. See the rocks? And the sand and clay here. Good. Check it. Cool, huh? Rocks down at the bottom. Rocks in there. And we've got our clay, our sand this way, and our soil. Yeah, and a little bit of soil up here too. Water. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? So now that we had a chance to look at our experiment, learn a little bit more about the layers of soil in real life, huh? So one more time, what were these? Rocks. And do they float to the top? Or do they go to the bottom? The rocks and soil. They sink to the bottom, right? Yeah, the rocks go at the bottom. They're heavier. Very good. And this was clay or sand. Clay or sand. And where does that go? It usually floats down above the rocks, right? It's our next layer. And so what do we call this? Yeah, soil. Soil or dirt. We've got soil or dirt. And it usually sits above the clay or the sand, right? Pretty cool, huh? Layers of soil. Good. What we're gonna do now is I've got a story for you guys. We're gonna do a little bit of story time, right? I've got a book in mind that I want you all to listen and watch the pictures. So take a minute and enjoy your story time. Cool, so we learned a story about a worm, right? We learned that he lived in the soil, right? With his mother and his father, his sister. He went to school. Yeah, he lived in the soil. Cute story. Next, we are going to make our own soil layers out of a snack. Yeah, you guys are gonna like this one. So what I want to do first, we'll build this together. For our friends that are watching, you're going to be doing this in your own room too. So follow along. We'll start with all the goodies I have in here. All right. First, we'll start with a cup. Right? A cup. Similar to our jar, we are going to make the soil layers together. Okay? I'll show you how. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So what I want to remind you all of is that in our cup, right? This is going to be our cup. We're going to make the layers of soil. What goes on the bottom? Who remembers? Very good. Does soil go on the bottom? No. Does clay go on the bottom? No. Rock. Very good. Rock is going to go on the bottom of our 3 basic layers. Good. Okay. So, what does this look like? Kind of looks like rocks, right? It kind of looks like rocks. This is actually fruit, right? It's actually dried fruit. But we're going to use it as rocks, okay? So I'll show you. We're going to put a little bit in our cup, and it's going to be our rocks. Our rocks, okay? I'm going to come around. So I don't trust the cleanliness of your hands. Rocks. Rocks. Leave it. Leave it. You're welcome. But wait, don't eat it yet. Just kidding.
ขนมขนมจริง
Okay. So we've got our layer of rocks. Rocks. Delicious rocks, huh?
ๆพี่จะบี
Not right now. Don't eat it. Okay, next I want us to label it. So I'll show you first. Follow along. Want us to make a line, right, where our rock is. Our rock. We're gonna write rock. Rock. Okay? Just like this. I want you to draw a line on your cup and write R-O-C-K. Okay, so what's after our rock? What's the next one?
เยอะเกิน
Is it soil or is it clay? Who remembers? Yeah, it's clay. When we're talking about the... Keep it. When we're talking about the 3 basic layers of soil, the next one up is going to be clay or sometimes sand. Today in our class we used clay, so we'll use clay, okay? So our next layer is going to be clay. C-L-A-Y. For our clay, we're going to use yogurt. Yogurt, which is delicious and nutritious and kind of looks like clay. Yeah, that's going to be our next layer. Cool, huh? Rock, clay. Rock, clay. Good, so I'll come around and give you all some clay. So show me, those of us that have the marker, we're going to label the same way, right? Now we're going to draw a line and we're going to label this clay.
ข้อน้อย
Clay.
ข้อน้อย
Very good. Excellent job. Label it clay. Rock, clay. Let me put rock on this one. Rock, clay.
เดี๋ยวก่อนร็อกครีร็อกครี
Good. Good job. Yeah. Take a turn and then pass the marker. Very good. What's left? Soil. Very good. Soil. Soil. So our top layer, we are going to label soil, which is S-O-I-L. Soil. All right. So what could this be then? Soil. Here's our soil. See, we've got different shapes in our soil, just like our real soil. Leaves and grass and dirt. Soil. This we're going to use as our soil. So if we've got a marker, let's go ahead and label our soil, right? Yeah, very good, Pata, just like that. Excellent. Soil, perfect. So our top layer is going to be soil. See that? Rock, clay, soil. Am I in your way? Yeah, S-O-I-L. Soil, clay, rock. Good job. All right, let me see yours. Everyone, let me see yours. Hold it up. Good. Oh, sorry. Right? Show me rock. Point. Show me rock. Show me rock on your cup. Yeah, rock. Show me soil. Soil. Very good. Show me clay. Clay. Yeah, very good in the middle. Show me soil. Good. Soil. Show me rock. Rock. Excellent. Show me clay. Good. Clay. Show me soil. Show me clay. Show me rock. Show me soil. Show me clay. Show me rock. Show me clay. Show me soil. Very good. Okay, so our 3 basic layers of soil. Yeah, fun little hands-on activity. Now comes the best part. We get to eat it. Yeah, we get to eat it. So I'm going to pass out spoons and we get to enjoy our experiment.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good job, everybody.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Good, good.
Thank you.
Try not to get it everywhere. Very good. And that, my friends, is going to be the last activity for today. We hope you had a good time playing along. Can everyone say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.